EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Awesome game.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward,
he stepped out, bro.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Hey, I'm good. You got the points.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first.
I saw his feet when he caught it and touched it out of bounds.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I thought you were going against it. I was like, whoa, relax. I can't read from Madden 21.
Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Yeah.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
I should have blitzed.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did. And that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first
downs on the winning streak,
does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
We got this.
How long you been playing Madden for, bro?
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Wow.
One that's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
Whoa, somebody's talking.
Bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Well,
playing
we know
people
this
like
defense
this now
has
nowadays.
athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
I should have put my OP team
Tucker with
in.
the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick
This is not my
six. They'll get
regular
another
team
shot at it
to play
now
with.
as this one's
I
in
just
the
choose him
air.
because I like the running game.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I don't even like the Green Bay.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Jordan Richards the one there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll wind up losing 3.
Oh, you playing Madden?
Now it's third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The screen does get them 9, but it also brings up a fourth down. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with Jones.
Let's go.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check 30. Check 3. Check. One begin.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. That will go as a pickup of 7
I hope they're
on
going
the
to get
7th play of the drive.
a little better
So
on
they'll come
21.
up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
I was surprised they put what's his name?
Crosby
Patrick
to kick it
Mahomes in
away.
that guy. Before Lamar Jackson.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations. Try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Check 6 guard. H3.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Let's go, big truck.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, 39 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit,
that knows how to play with the game.
The wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker.
And every time when I play people, they go by
kick it away following the touchdown.
I don't do that.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, I know. I've been
And the
playing
decision to
Madden
bring
since
it
I
out
was
will
a kid.
cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
1986 or 1990s.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That play, bro, I just need one tackle and I'm gone. That's why.
That play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. And they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Preston Adams,
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Every time when I play people, I'm always doing the
third
same
down.
thing.
They had a big
It
play to
works.
start the drive. Not much sense. Now Jones.
Yep, do that one. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I go off of my
After
skill.
the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right, and it's caught. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try to run it into Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As
I usually play this
24 seconds to go in this first
I'm used
half.
to it already.
They come up in an offset eye. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I don't do touch it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
This game is over.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
When I first started playing
the Raven offense setting the line for this next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection,
you're
only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Mike 42, Mike 42. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2.
From the 29, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They run. It's Mark Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Justin Tucker, he has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah, I can tell. I can say you played better than I think.
To get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2. And now look at him.
Shit, nigga.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
But hey, now you know how. Now you know how. What?
These guys feel about his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're
strong side is
catch the football, don't drop it.
My favorite play on the
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You block over here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Check 50, check 50.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Switch.
They'll go again to Jones.
Ooh, that's good.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 24.
That's a really good job.
I'm surprised,
right there.
like, you have a freshman,
pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
I gotta play smart, man. I play smart.
He looked like one of those guys.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you get most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1st half showed us some pretty good offense.
I'm surprised.
Tie game. We'll see what the
when I play Baltimore Ravens,
it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect.
Yeah,
but overall,
that's Madden.
you like what your game plan's showing you.
The Raven offense.
The only thing I hate about Madden is when people get flips.
And the last go around for them, they tried that really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
Oh, he caught that?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, but when you caught that, when you had it in your arms,
now it's
I hit stuff you in time.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ingram again. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They should give Lee Rice a chance to come back to the NFL.
So
yeah, but they gave what you doing?
To come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They gave Ben Roethlisberger a chance. Oh, dang, that's racist. How you said it, that's one.
On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him free, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They're running. Ingram.
Oh, I had a feeling.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I know you wouldn't go to the big game.
Plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Ingram again, first down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, they might reduce it. Might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two.
Yeah, whoever makes Madden, everybody's slow.
In this game, they don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8
How's
ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Do you play other games or you just play on Madden?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
I should have never went right
They'll
there.
take it. Just I did. You've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So it's Packer football
What's your record on
as
it?
we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Aaron Jones.
That gets them the first down, but they still got to move quickly here.
Williams.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I should have never did it.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Who that? 150.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yeah, you did good on this game.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Again, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
If I miss this
It'll be their
field goal, I'm
3rd
not
and
going to
final
punch
timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
I'm good. I'm not going to press timeout, so.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
I gotta watch out.
And they gotta feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
I have a feeling you about to go deep on.
Set, hut. 91. 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Cross one. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 65. 65. 65. Let it go.
Jackson to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. So a tie ball game here as the kicks
My favorite one
away.
is on Madden 13. Wish I was on PS1.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I like the QB version. Oh, my
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and
I
that's
don't
the
like to
25-yard
put the
line.
visual. That's
The Raven offense set at the
That's
line for
right.
this next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know
remember
if this
when
team
Lamar
takes it
Jackson
downfield and scores a touchdown,
was
it's
how-
game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On second down, it's Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Here's Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Flushed out right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I think I'm about to be a big fan of him.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
80 weapon. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319. SOS. SOS. Hey, exit. SOS. Check 99. Check 99. 399.
What can Rodgers do now with his drive? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long.
Hey, do. Mark 38. Next one. Here I come. Hey, wahoo. Here we go. 58.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Hey, 88. Jump out. 399.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
I got it.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
That's an interception.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime.
Yep.
He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Overtime win, y'all. Goodness, turn the L. Shit got me hot. Put that stank on. Okay, 92%. Everybody thought he was going to catch you running. Bro.